Hi Sagittarius, this is your March 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Sagittarius. We have the Star clarified by the Fool, then we have the Queen of Wands. We also have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with Justice and the Lovers. And we also have the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Aries on the table. What's interesting about this reading, Sagittarius, is that it starts with 2 major arcana cards, right? One clarifying another. Then we have some minor arcana cards in the middle, another minor arcana card on the bottom of the deck, and every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. Also, every single air sign is represented here by one of their major arcana cards. Every single one of them, right? The Star could be an Aquarius, Justice could be a Libra, the Lovers could be a Gemini. So probably an air sign you're dealing with. Unless the Fool, clarifying the Star in the beginning, the Fool is an Aries major arcana card. But yeah, I just felt like pointing this out, what I just said. All right, so perhaps... And another thing is that we have 2 wish come true cards on the table. 2 of them, right? All the way to your left, the Star card is a wish come true, and all the way to your right, on the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Cups is a card of a wish come true as well. Perhaps you are each other's wish come true. All right? Yeah, the Star clarified by the Fool. All right, you know what the phrase that I immediately remembered when I looked at those 2 cards together, it's like wishing upon a star. Wouldn't you say that the Fool card looks kind of dreamy? Somebody's like dreaming about something, fantasizing about something, right? The Star is a card of a wish come true, and the thing about the Star card, this is what people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. The Fool is also a card of taking a leap of faith, trying something new. You know, it's also a card of being spontaneous. It's a card of liberation, freedom. It's a great card if you ask me, and the Star that the Fool is clarifying is just a fantastic card to have no matter how you look at it. The Queen of Wands, the next card that came out, I assume that's you, Sagittarius, unless you're dealing with a fellow fire sign, but I think it's a reasonable assumption to say that this is you. All right, the Page of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, somebody is coming in with those 2 cards. Somebody is coming in. Very loving approach. Very lovey-dovey approach. Sagittarius. Really lovey-dovey. The Page of Cups is the nicest page, the sweetest page, I guess, out of all 4 pages. The Ace of Cups clarifying it is all about love. True, genuine, authentic love. So you may have somebody at hello. Like I said earlier, I wasn't joking. Perhaps the 2 of you are each other's wish come true. Yeah, and it could be love at first sight for some of you, right? With that Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. And yeah, in the potential outcome, 3 fantastic major arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune, it's actually one of your major arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as many different zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them because of Jupiter, right? The Wheel of Fortune is also a very lucky turnaround, and most importantly to me it is that the Wheel of Fortune is a start of a new cycle, a very fortunate cycle, and perhaps since it's in the potential outcome, it's taken into the next level, and starting a cycle on the next level up. And I don't see you guys taking too long before you guys get there to that Wheel of Fortune level. All right, Justice could be a Libra. Your deal with Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. Justice could be you're finally getting what you deserve. You know, you're finally getting what you deserve. And the Lovers, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice, but I don't see you guys choosing between 2 people so late in the reading. That was the last card that came on, right? Perhaps you're choosing a place where the 2 of you could get married. Or you're choosing a wedding dress, or you're choosing a tux, or what have you. Right? The Lovers, in my opinion, is actually the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It's a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And it's the love of your life card. So yeah, things are lining up. This reading is like smooth. smooth. No obstacles, no hoops to jump through. I think it's going to be obvious to both of you that you're each other's wish come true, that you're in love with one another. Great reading, great spread. Really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. We have Death. We have the Ace of Swords. And we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio or any zodiac sign. I gotta be honest with you, this spread could be interpreted so many different ways. But what I can tell you for sure is that your life will never be the same after this. Okay? Yeah, some kind of information is gonna come in. And it could be somehow associated with money. Okay? In some capacity. It could be a financial information, right? Because we do have that Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of balance, equal give and take, all that good stuff, but it's a financial card, right? It could definitely be a financial card. It's also it's like a card of generosity, money coming in, you know, so some of you could be receiving a bonus or maybe a raise at work or something among those lines, right? The Nine of Cups, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Nine of Cups is a card of a satisfaction. With the Nine of Cups, people usually are satisfied. It is a card of a wish come true. The Page of Swords clarifying that, I think this is where that information comes in. It's a card of like doing research, it's a card of a stalker, but it's also a card of a message, all right? And I think that's exactly what it is. It's some kind of a message, email, letter, phone call, and that's as a result of that phone call or email or letter, what have you, it's going to put a huge smile on your face with that Nine of Cups. That in turn changes your life, not just yours, perhaps the whole family or your life and your person's life. Because Death, the next card I came out, is a card of an ending, right? It's also a card of a transformation. Some of you, perhaps you're like moving as a result of that. So you could be like, oh, now we got this extra income or we got this bonus or what have you. Now we can afford to move to a better apartment or better house, or maybe we can buy something. You could be, yeah, you know, something like that. But with the Death card, your life changes as a result of that Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Swords right next to the deck is a card of clarity. It's a very decisive card, and this card often comes through as the word yes, right? So, like I said, it's a major change. And the way I see it, it's a very positive major change. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or absolutely any zodiac sign. You may have more than one person trying to get back together with you, Sagittarius. Hence the Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. Yep. Exes could be lining up outside your door. All right. If you're dealing with just one person, they'll keep trying. They will keep trying. They will try one thing, another thing, or maybe they'll send you flowers, and then they will follow up with a basket of muffins or some kind of an arrangement. I don't know. I don't know. But those aces, right? And the Six of Wands, it's like, again, all of those cards are either multiple people, or if you're dealing with just one person, they'll keep trying. Right, the Moon on the bottom of the deck could be a Pisces you're dealing with, right? We're still celebrating Pisces birthdays this week, so perhaps it has something to do with a Pisces. All right, or perhaps it's just the way of the universe to say, yes, it's happening right now. The Moon is also a card of a secret, fear. Yeah, those aces, the Page of Wands, somebody, yeah, if you're dealing with just one person, prepare yourself, Sagittarius, for an avalanche of attention, gifts, what have you, until they can win you back. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Sagittarius. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. The Lovers loves you this week. Anyway, you have options. Sagittarius, you definitely have options, right? We have 4 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of having options, all right? The Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers. These are all option cards. But at the same time, the Two of Swords, the first card that came out, it could be interpreted a couple of other ways, all right? So the Two of Swords, it could be you saying to yourself or to others, or both, to yourself and others, no more. No more of this crap. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore. I'm done here. And you're going to start looking. You're going to start looking for maybe another job. You're going to start looking for contracts, what have you. All right? Perhaps you're looking to move, right? Because when you move, you obviously have to maybe put down a deposit or something. So perhaps this is also applicable, right? But the Seven of Cups got followed by the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you got options. Perhaps people are going to start throwing job offers at you. Because I see you having the luxury of choosing. All right? The Lovers, yeah, it is a card of a choice as well. Okay? It could be interpreted as a card of like some sort of a contract. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, it's one of your major arcana cards, but at the same time, it could be a card of travel. You may have to go somewhere. Right? And it's also a card of starting a new cycle. Okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, since this is the last card that came out, perhaps this card will play out not necessarily this week, but it's still coming. It's coming your way, right? A trip or maybe starting something new. Definitely starting something new. For some of you, it could be a repeat of something, by the way, right? The Wheel of Fortune, in most cases, it is a new cycle starting, but sometimes it's also a repeat of something, but not necessarily going back to your old job. No, not. Perhaps you can revisit. Perhaps you have some skills that you haven't used in a while, and you could like brush up on that. And perhaps some kind of a new job will require of you to use your older skills that you haven't used in a while. So it could be something like that. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What you're not expecting is you will have some kind of a meeting. Right? It could be a business meeting. It could be a meeting with a friend. It could be a job interview. And as a result of that, money. Money or a job offer, a contract offer, or somebody may try to buy something off of you perhaps. Okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, these are financial cards, or it can be definitely interpreted as financial cards, right? You see how the Knight of Pentacles in the middle is holding up a pentacle, right? You see that? And I believe that's exactly the same pentacle we're looking at in the Ace of Pentacles. In the Ace of Pentacles, it's like we're kind of zooming in on it, right? I think it's the same story, the same situation. For some of you, you could get like a sign-up bonus, right? So perhaps somebody really wants to hire you, and perhaps you've got multiple companies interested in you, and those companies will try to outbid each other and throw in as much as they can, right? Yeah, and the Six of Swords right next to the deck, this is you moving on or moving forward. You're leaving something behind with the Six of Swords. And the thing about the Six of Swords, it's usually talking about improvements. With the Six of Swords, things usually get better. It's also kind of like literally going somewhere. But if you are going somewhere, it's some kind of a positive trip. Something good is going to come out of it. So what you're not expecting, I think it has something to do with money in some capacity, in some shape or form. Okay? And the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck is that meeting. Is that a meeting with somebody? All right. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.